Let's go back over to the normal waiting lobby and speak to a non-member. And we'll go to David from Colorado. You're on the air. David from Colorado, you're on the air.
Hey, David, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right. I wanted to get your input on why you think the Democrats are so horrible at messaging. Because right now we have currently, previous members of Trump's White House, Congress people who have, pretty openly coordinated with some of these hate groups. Speaking of the, January 6th Capitol riot.
Yeah.
So when something like that is happening, how is it that Republicans still manage to walk away with the kind of messaging that is on everyday news?
So I think there's two parts to this, okay? Number one, Republicans pour more money into this like blanket, everyone on the same page type focus grouping, etc. So part of it is that they're sort of like more determined to do it. The other side is on a lot of issues, let's be honest, the Republican positions are way simpler to explain. I mean, right? Like the truth is when you can say we need tax relief because taxes are a burden, it's your money. Lower taxes are better. That's like crystal clear. The Democratic position is not the opposite. It's not, no, we need the highest possible taxes. It's, well, one problem is that the question of who pays the taxes, the rich don't pay enough. But at the same time, we also have the issue of what are the taxes used for? And we wouldn't really need to raise taxes at all or much at all if we had a smaller military industrial complex. And like you've already lost people, right? Abortion. Hey, you're killing people. An abortion is murder. Just we're pro-life. Stop killing people. That's way more cut and dry than, listen, obviously there is some point at which we would agree that this is a person, but different people disagree. And that's not really the question when we talk about bodily autonomy. You see what I'm getting at?
Yeah. So sort of the nuance is drowning out people's interest
Yes.
in forming more coherent or complex views on these issues. It is sort of just breaking past that reactionary phase.
Absolutely.
Are there any sort of issues that you think that we might be able to simplify the messaging a little bit?
Well, I mean, listen, there's millions of dollars behind that. I don't know that I'm going to come up with the simplifications here, but I do think that if there were more of a concerted effort to rethink some of these talking points and to get united on them, I do think there's a massive opportunity to do better. But I don't have the specifics right now on a lot of these.
Of course.
Yeah.
And it remains to be seen what comes of the January 6th commission. But all right, thanks for taking my call, David.
My pleasure. Thank you so much for the call.